One man's Vashti is another man's Esther. So, one of my favorite Bible stories is the story of Esther. It starts off with the king, and he basically was upset with his first wife, and he for common terms got a divorce, and he was looking for a new wife, and Esther became that wife. I'm just summing it up. The book, the chapter is very short. You can read it within a day if you want to. If not, that's the synopsis. That's what you need to know. There's other important parts of there, but that's that's what we're gonna focus on right now in this video. So, um, how do I say this? Diamonds. A lot of times, the main character will go through at least one relationship of total and complete heartbreak and annihilation. Like the heart will be annihilated from that relationship. Baby, it's normal. It has nothing to do with you. And actually, I have a theory on this. There is a big part of me that genuinely believes that some heartbreaks needed to happen for that main character to realize she was that main character and to start behaving and acting like that. Like that happened in my life. Oh my goodness, I was so in love. Maybe, I don't know. Part of me doesn't think it was in love, but in I was in love with the idea of being in love with this person. That's what I'm gonna say. And the reason why I say I don't think it's being in love is because now that I know, like everything that I know now, the woman that I know now, I know that when I do experience that type of being in love, it would be different. But that's a topic for another day. The whole point of this, I went through that heartbreak, and I there was a lot that I learned, but as a result of that, I didn't, like, once it happened, I didn't turn to guys after that. Like I took a while to myself. Like I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna tune into me. No one deserves my love but me. Like that was the energy I was on. I'm gonna everything that I did for this person, I'm gonna do for me, because that's what I was in a relationship. I pour and uplift into you guys. Can you imagine the type of pouring and loving that I would, I would have done for the man I'm with? Like, you know what I mean? So there's a big part of me that believes some heartbreaks were intentional to kind of break you out of the old you and build you into the new you. So that's kind of something maybe we should revisit on another topic. If I get a comment on this a couple weeks later after this video, then I would do it. But anyways, the whole point, I am realizing and I'm learning and I'm reflecting. Just because you were one person's Vashti, it does not mean that's where you will always be. And spoiler alert, sometimes when you are one man's Vashti, you will turn around and be his Esther, because the same relationship I'm talking to you about, this guy goes out of his way to be seen and known by me, and still asked to get back together. And it's been a while. Girl, many moons have gone by, and this person still wants me to, still wants me back. But when you progress in your life, people will notice that and they will take note of that. And I don't want you guys to experience a heartbreak and think that's where you will always be. Like, it's almost like maybe that was your stepping stone, Like, do you use it as your stepping stone? Because if you didn't experience that, would you have gotten the chance to be the best version of you? It's kind of like when you have a health scare. When you have a health scare and you get out of the health scare, don't you start taking better care of your health? Like when you get sick, don't you just sit in bed, oh my gosh, I can't wait to be better again. I can't wait to be healthy again. And you start reflecting, reminiscing on all the times where you were in good health and you didn't utilize it. and that's all you want again. Diamonds. I made a video and I was talking about not being male centered. A lot of diamonds lose their luster, they lose their shine from relationships. Like I just made a post about this too, about how being in the wrong relationship will literally drain you. It's the truth. It will drain you. You know, so it's like maybe that heartbreak happened to realign you and reassign you to the new version of you. And don't let what one man did to you or one relationship did to you break you to the point where you are so closed off, you are so cold-hearted, you don't accept that. Like I remember like right when the breakup was fresh, like I was just so closed off to the idea of ever being with a guy again. Like I literally was like, I'm gonna be a nun, I'm gonna join a convent, no man deserves me. And when I was talking to, you know, just friends and family and just even acquaintances and who knew what I was going through, there was one woman in particular, and she had been through the same exact thing that I'd been through. And she had been through it maybe like 2 years before me. So she was on the other side of it. She had gotten remarried. Like she had literally gotten into a different situation. She had, like I said, she was in a different situation than me. She was married to this guy. They got a divorce and she got remarried. So I was with this guy. I'm in a breakup. So I'm still in the very beginning of it. But she said to me, oh, you're still young. You're still beautiful. Like you're going to find the love of your life soon, blah, 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 blah. And I used to always be like, I'm not looking for that. I don't want that. No. Like I was still so heartbroken over this breakup. Like I was like, no. Like, like a little toddler throwing a fit. No. And I don't know what happened. One day I just was like, that is so not fair to me that I'm going to close off on being treated like a queen because I let a peasant use me. Like, what? That is like, you're going to punish yourself because someone else punished you? No, we don't do that over here. We're the main characters. We don't do that. But you know, I was in a situation where, like I said, it's funny because at first I was this man's Vasy, and now he wants me to be his new Esther. Like he's not letting go. But you know, I've completely like done dead in the water over that. Like, baby, the dirt is on the coffin for that situation. But now I'm in a better place, definitely emotionally. And like I said, it's been a while since this happened. Financially, I'm in a greater place, and there's just so much that I'm in a better place in. And now my love life, it's, my goodness, it's nice. I didn't think that I would be here when I was in the deep pit of the fresh breakup, you know? Like I didn't see the ending side of it. And if I was still in the same mindset of how I was when the breakup had just started, I would have missed out on the opportunity to be treated the way that I'm treated now, to be given the experiences that I'm giving now, to be provided for and looked after the way that I'm, you know, looked after now. If I had been in the mindset of, oh, well, if this person treats me like crap, then I must be crap. No, that doesn't mean that. That means that that person is blind and mentally insane. Like, you are who you are. If people don't understand that and accept and appreciate that, that is their problem. That is not something you need to carry with you in your daily life. And one thing that I guess kind of the correlating story would kind of be like Esther, or not Esther, like Sierra. She was with Future and all this happened. And could you imagine if she had let all the hurt and heartache from that situation like completely close her off? She would never be with her husband. She would never have this beautiful life, these beautiful children, these beautiful experiences with the man who treats her like an Esther, if she had been on the mindset and focused on the man that treated her like a Vashti. You know what I mean? Like, you're deserving of that. Like, It does not matter the relationship you used to be in, the relationship you're going to. You deserve that. You deserve that. And don't let no one trick you and manipulate you out of believing that you don't deserve that. And I'm talking for everyone. I don't care if you are older. I don't care if you have children. I don't care if you didn't complete college. Like, don't let no one trick you and tell you that you deserve less. Like, I was having a conversation with someone and I was like, I gotta go because I don't subscribe to nothing you're saying. We were talking about someone that we knew in common, and you guys know me. I am the uplifting person in your life. I am not with that. You can't do this. You can't be that. You got to settle. Don't come over here if you want to hear something negative. That's not me. I am on the uplifting side of things. But the person I was talking to, we were talking about someone in common, and she was saying, oh, well, now she has kids, so she should probably not try to date this kind of person. She should just kind of just find someone who does this and this and that. Basically telling that girl should settle. You guys, this girl's like drop dead gorgeous. She has a personality out of this world. She literally within a year, like not even a year, it's been like 6 months since she's like transitioned her life. Like she literally, like she was one of the girls who got it out the mud. Like she did it. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, no, that girl don't gotta settle for nothing. Like, who cares if she has 2 kids? Who cares if she's going through a divorce? Who cares if no, that girl, she has the spirit. She is the main character. I don't know if she knows she's the main character. I might send her this video anonymously to let her know she's the main character, or send her the page anonymously to let her know she's the main character, but she don't gotta settle. Just because you are in a situation where other people deem you're less than, baby, do you deem yourself less than? No? Okay, then you're not less than. Don't let nobody tell you that. Don't let no one tell you that. Are you crazy? You're the main character. You're tuned into this channel because you're the main character. Don't let no one tell you you gotta settle for less. That's absolutely asinine and insane, Just because, like I said, this girl, she's still really young too. So like, just imagine she has to settle for a guy who's less than because she was with a guy who didn't appreciate her and treated her like crap. Now she has to settle. She has to pay for the mistakes of another man. No, like, so what? She's young and she's going through a divorce and she has 2 kids. So what? I would tell her, you know what, baby, spend the next year focusing on yourself, getting yourself in order, get your finances in order, get yourself a place for you and your kids, get yourself a new car, do all the things you need to do. And when you feel like you are on your stuff, then you allow the men to come to you. That's what I would tell the girl. I'm not telling her she need to settle for some guy, some bare minimum guy because she got 2 kids and she's going through a divorce. That's crazy. You as the main character, you do not have to pay for the mistakes of the previous man in your life. No, you don't have to do that. I'm telling you, you don't have to do that. If you, like I said, if you are older, if you got kids, if you ain't graduate college, whatever the case may be, if that's where you are, what I'm going to advise you, get your life together, get yourself together, get your mind together, get your mindset in order, and allow the things to come to you. Because once you're getting that, everything will flow to you. Don't settle because someone else tells you have to settle. Don't settle because someone else thinks that, you would be lucky if you get someone. No. Just because you were another man's Vashti does not mean you will not be another man's Esther. As a matter of fact, if you were another man's Vashti, you will undeniably become another man's Esther because you learned who you were. You were an Esther. You're the main character. And I love you, diamonds. Take this message, baby, and resonate with it. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.